So, yeah, we knew how the colonizers left the Caribbean when some of us fought them out, and they say they gave us independence, but they didn't give us independence. They ran when they couldn't take it anymore. They ran and they take away most of the wealth that we had, because when they were in our country and they make money, they used to make the money and send it back to Britain or France to build those countries, and now they're developed countries and our countries are still developing. So we know the story. And so when they gave us independence, they didn't leave us with a lot of money. I hope people agree with me, because sometimes when we talk about these things, you have people in the Caribbean who are saying, oh, well, this and well that, because they don't want you to talk about what our colonizers did to us. However, I want to talk about an incident in St. Lucia, right? You have some people that bought some resorts. Of course, they are the newer colonizers, and the Chinese, of course. And I'm going to tell you the difference with the Chinese, who are the newer colonizers, and the remnant, or the children of the old colonizers. The children of the old colonizers, some of them did not leave Jamaica. And some of them, they left, but they come back in the Caribbean, not Jamaica alone, to build hotels, on beach fronts. And what they're doing now, they're privatizing the beaches. Okay, so the locals in the countries, Jamaican and other Caribbean countries, I don't know, I've been to a lot of Caribbean countries, and their beaches are still accessible to the locals. They don't pay. But in Jamaica, a lot of the beaches, we have to pay to go in them. So, yeah, that is what is going on. So they did it in Jamaica, and they're doing it in other places. So now they're spreading their wings wider in the Caribbean. But guys, they picked the wrong island. We all know that Trinidad and Tobago, they are not dependable on tourism. So most of what the tourists are doing in Jamaica, they can't do it in Trinidad and Tobago, because they are not dependable on tourism, thanks to our governments who are not producing enough so that we can be sustainable, we can take care of ourselves and not depend on the tourism dollars. Anyway, we're talking about St. Lucia. So there's a clip on TikTok, I watch it on TikTok, where you have this white woman or these white people talking about, oh, St. Lucia is so beautiful. Oh, we have beautiful beaches. And guys, we're not even bothered by the locals. They're private, and so much fun we can have. But I'm going to stop talk and let you watch the video. And when the video is finished, I will come back and we can talk.
So it appears that y'all favorite traveling colonizer Kyles and Karens tried to bring that gentrifier spirit into St. Lucia, and the people were not having it. Apparently, the colonizers bought a hotel in St. Lucia, but put a sign up that said, private property, no trespassing. So this is what the people did. This is probably one of my favorite signs from the protest. It says, colonization never had a conscience. So to the video that I did about local Jamaicans not being allowed on their own beaches, and how Westerners have complained about the seasoning and the spiciness of the food in Jamaica and Mexico, and the most recent video that I did about Sinaloa and the people complaining about the music on the beaches. This is the energy that local communities need to have. Because if you don't make your presence known, if you don't say anything or do anything, there is a domino effect that is guaranteed to happen, where these privately owned condominiums, Airbnbs, hotels are only going to cater to those folks, pushing away and whitewashing the true essence of the food, the language, the music, and the actual soul of the destination.
You heard the video. So my take on this is that we continue to fight for our rights in our country. I'm not talking about a race war or anything like that. What I'm talking about is that we conclude on one thing, that our governments should not allow the new colonization to affect our country in a negative way. And as I said, I was going to talk about the Chinese neo colonizers. One thing, what they do, they build in your country now, and then the payment that the government is giving them is land swap, for the work that they're doing, because instead of the government dictate to them how they should pay them by letting them wait or have a plan how to pay them, they're swapping our sovereignty, which is our land that is supposed to be for the people of our country. A lot of people in our countries are, living on capture land, and when the government ready, they go and they bulldoze down their houses, and they're poor people. They cannot afford to buy land. Some people in Jamaica, their family members, their elder family members did not own the land, especially the ones that are in Kingston, living in the ghettos of Kingston, and they want to get out of the ghetto and they want to build their houses, but they don't have money to buy lands. And when they capture the lands, the government themselves are going on those lands, bulldozing down their house. So, all right, so let us then agree that we're not going to allow the newer colonizers to dictate to us where we can live, or the government, dictate to us where we can or cannot live, when they're swapping our lands to the newer colonizers. All right. So guys, thank you for watching, for looking on the video, for sharing, for subscribing, and let us continue the conversation. Okay, bye.